Alrighty, I care a lot. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Continuity Crew video. I'm Win.
I'm Will.
And today we're gonna be talking about the most awesome movie that's ever been made ever.
Psych. He's lying. It's called I Care a Lot, though.
Yeah, starring whatever her name is.
With the Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund. Okay, no disrespect to Rosamund Pike.
Gone Girl.
I kind of like her.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, she's insane.
Yeah, and she's a good Gone Girl. Yeah, she's in a Bond movie, Pride and Prejudice.
She was in this
Jack
amazing
Reacher.
movie called Jack Reacher. Yeah.
Did you actually like Jack Reacher, or was that sarcasm?
It was all right.
It is all right.
It's a cool Tom Cruise movie, I guess.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like
They made a
overly-
second one, which was weird.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched both of those like back to back. That's a fever dream. But I Care a Lot. It's a film for sure. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's since I just finished watching Promising Young Woman, it felt like it was trying to go for that dark comedy style, but it just didn't. It wasn't funny.
That edgy, dark comedy.
Like, it just didn't feel funny. I just felt like on edge.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, those movies are really similar about like story wise, that people are just kind of shitty. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other one did it pretty well.
Did it
the
better.
People are shitty.
Yeah, and this is just like I think what it is I can't connect to a funeral home taker care person. Like, I can't connect to that. Like,
Even worse, they made this character probably the worst person they could even imagine in real life.
yeah,
Like,
which her name in the movie is Marla.
Yeah.
Marla Grayson, and she essentially takes advantage of old people in a sense, and like makes it so the court makes her their guardian, and then she takes their assets and like puts them in a funeral home, gets them drugged up, and like just they'll die eventually and get all their stuff. And
yeah, when these old people usually go to like a care home place thing, they don't have a say in what they can do.
Yes.
That's why she takes advantage of that.
Yeah, and so she essentially takes advantage of the wrong elderly woman and gets into some trouble with, I guess, the Russians.
The Russians!
Of course, you know.
Yeah, everyone knows a Russian.
Like,
A
why?
KGB.
It's always the Russians, man.
Yeah.
Do something like the French. Something different.
French?
The Belgians. It's just because like the Russians are so cliche. Like, it's always been, it's the Russians because of the Cold War. Like, American
KGB,
Hollywood is always like, the Russians, man.
It doesn't even have to be Russian, honestly.
Just do like,
It could just be a gang member or
yeah,
something.
just do like, I don't know, the Yakuza. How many Yakuza movies do you see? I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, but the older lady would probably be able to kick ass, though.
Yeah, that's
why
true.
they didn't use-
Completely off topic, really. It's just how I feel about the Russians in movies, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just overused at this point. And then-
Was the guy in Die Hard Russian? No. Who was he? I mean, he's Alan Rickman. Bless his soul. I miss that man.
I'm trying to remember the other Russian-related movies. I mean, technically, Black Widow's Russian.
Yeah, that's true.
Haven't seen that yet. They should have come out with it this year.
He's German. German's another. See, German and Russian, dude, because of the wars, American Hollywood. Whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, this movie.
I Care a Lot. It won a Golden Globe.
Did it?
Yeah.
For what?
Let's see.
Oh, you're shitting me. Why?
Best performance by an actress.
Okay, fair. But no.
That is over.
Carey Mulligan?
Yeah.
Why?
I get it, but also I think the biggest thing, my problem is like I just can't connect with it like at all. Like, it just feels so. It's an outlandish story that I'm sure this might have happened at some point. I don't know, but like, it's just so like I just don't see that happening.
It's just overdone, and really, I don't really know why.
Peter Dinklage is great in it. Continue.
He's fine. He's like this weird, like.
I just thought he's great in it. I love Peter Dinklage. Like, he was one of the like redeeming qualities of the last season of Game of Thrones. Like,
He played a giant elf in Endgame.
Yes.
Or Infinity War.
Infinite War.
But yeah, this movie is just it's not god awful, but it's not
not good.
It's not it's bad.
It's in the in between for me. I mean, I get the bad. It's just like I get what you were going for. I didn't really put it together, but it is just like there's no connection here for anything. Like this isn't really a revenge story like Promising Young Woman. Like,
and it wouldn't be a good revenge story either. Like straight up, this movie has.
It's like you don't know who to cheer for, and it's similar. It reminded me of Uncut Gems a little bit.
Yeah,
but like less stressful.
Yeah,
because that's the whole thing about Uncut Gems is like, oh my god, no, we're on the
anxiety.
Yes. So
but this movie, it was just like, it answers every. When they're in like a hard place, they can answer it immediately.
Yeah.
And you don't get this sense of feeling that like they don't have a choice at this point. You just know that they're probably gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like unnerving. Like I don't like it. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it. Like watching this trailer, I'm like, man, I really did not like that movie that much.
Yeah. And they have vaping scenes too.
They do have vape. They're trendy.
I don't know why.
They're trendy. Why not? Ingrid Goes West did it, and they were trendy people, so they.
But Ingrid Goes West was better than this movie.
I'd agree. God, that movie made me like uncomfortable in the like like a way. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I can connect to it, so it's like, I don't like it. God, I feel like we just have not talked about I Care a Lot because we already talked about it. Full disclosure, we already filmed this
beforehand, and they just lost the footage.
But it's fine. I mean, it's just like she's messed up. She's crazy. She gets in the. Let's talk about the ending, man. She like gets into trouble with the Russians, like we said. And spoiler alert.
She makes up with the Russians.
And then she makes up with the Russians, becomes like the biggest thing since sliced bread, like is how the movie made it seem.
This movie has a 6.2.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Hey, this has more reviews than Promising whatever, because it's a Netflix movie. Maybe it got more hype because it was like a Netflix movie when it was actually like meh.
Man, that pisses me off.
It's okay. I think
what idiot actually liked this movie?
You know, I get it. I get liking it, but I think for both of us, it just didn't click.
It's not that the movie was like. It didn't have no, actually, yeah. The movie didn't have a strong character. You couldn't root for her,
and everything just kind of happens.
Yeah, it's not like Nightcrawler where the protagonist is this anti-hero, but then
well, he's not. I saw a thing like they were like the writers for Nightcrawler were like, yeah, we just wanted you to know like he's a piece of crap and he's like always been that way.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's smart because he literally like assaults the security officer in the beginning. I'm like, wow, that's smart storytelling.
Yeah, and I Care a Lot doesn't do that at all.
No, it's just like it just feels so weird. It's like, okay, like normally someone who would do this would be actually taking care of them or whatever, but she like takes advantage of the system, and she just has this arrogance to her. Yeah,
like with Nightcrawler, like you can feel like he has a mental problem, and you can feel like I think this is just a mental issue because like the way he smiles and
just
that's how he perceives the world. But then there's this lady who's just like, no, f you Russians, I won't take your money. Yeah. This movie, it reeks of arrogance. It reeks of
maybe you're supposed to, but again, it just wasn't for us.
No, I just think the character wasn't written well. I just don't like the way that we're supposed to root for her, I guess, because she was like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like ending, she teams up with the Russians, had a partnership, becomes the best thing since sliced bread. And then a guy from the beginning who like she took his mom away, comes up and just shoots her.
Yeah.
And like that's also it's like this dude watched Uncut Gems but wanted to do a different tell on it. Like literally that's what it feels like. I was like, oh, you shot her. I mean, okay. Huh. Interesting.
The dude watched Uncut Gems. Was like, okay, I got this idea right. It's gonna be female, and it's gonna be like Uncut Gems.
And then somebody was like, Netflix was like, sold. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just gave him a budget of what? Like, this looks like a $50 million movie.
Oh, he directed The Fifth Wave. Yeah, he sucks. Do you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. He's got Chloe Grace Moretz. I don't know why I can remember that name.
And because he also wrote no. This dude needs to stop doing movies. No offense, Jay Blakeson. You're making movies. Good for you, dude. But God, most of your movies suck. Like the writing for so The Descent Part 2, we have been so off, but I just don't care. The Descent Part 2. So the first Descent, a bunch of girlfriends, they go down into a cave, like, oh, they're exploring. Then there's monsters, right? Only one comes out alive. And so in the second one, the experience was so traumatic that like she just forgets everything and it's like confusing. And so she goes back down there with a bunch of new people and they just all die too.
Nice.
I'm like, that is the dumbest loophole I've ever seen for a sequel.
Yeah. And
he didn't even write the first one. The first one's really good. Like, it's a good horror movie. But
yeah, I feel like this director felt like he was doing something like amazing,
new and different.
Yeah.
But like really thinking about it, it is just kind of Uncut Gems. Like
Uncut Gems mixed with
like it's your protagonist is an antagonist. He's a piece of crap who has a she because has a problem and you don't want to root for them, but like they're the only person on screen.
Yeah.
But like there's no anxiety or whatever. Every solution, like you said, is resolved almost immediately. Places go here, and then she comes out on top, but then she just gets killed. Like that's very similar to Uncut Gems, but like there's good parts to Uncut Gems.
It's too easy to end a movie.
Yeah, and
also the I just realized this her girlfriend or whatever. At first, you don't even know that they were like together in a relationship.
Yeah, it just kind of like throws it at you. Like that's again to the same point. Is like it happens. Here we go. And I was like, some movies do that really well. This one did not.
I think the director had an epiphany in the middle of writing this or like doing the movie. He was like, you know what would be great if they're lesbians.
Dude,
and that's about it.
I mean, honestly,
I think this movie could have gone without that. The whole partnership without them being like romantically related, and it's like
it's it's like literally if they did not like kiss or like do they have a sex scene?
Maybe I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it's insinuated. If that didn't happen, like no like romantic thing, like they don't seem to have a connection like whatsoever. Yeah, they're both such dry like people in the movie, which is their character, but like it's just like, oh, like y'all like each other.
Yeah,
and like I don't know.
And what's her name again? The leading lady.
Rosamund Pike.
Yeah, Rosamund Pike's character that was supposed to be her main motivation
was
to like
her girlfriend. Yeah,
as a main comeback.
Yeah,
and not like her family or whatever, which is kind of I think it would have been better if like she was out of the picture, the girlfriend was out of the picture, her family was the one in threat, or she has kids or some shit like that. And like
it just would feel more because, like I said, they're just both such dry like people. And that's their character, yes, but yeah.
If this movie dealt with smaller problems and not like this whole big Russian mob thing,
I'm like,
and exponentially better. But the guy probably had like dreams of making an action film, and he thought, that was better. What would you give this movie?
Yeah, what are we gonna rate? I'm gonna give it. I don't remember what we gave in the last video, but now that we've trashed it, I'm probably going to end up giving it lower because, like, really thinking about it, like, yeah, it's just...
You gave this movie a 2 last time?
Oh, yeah, then it's still a 2.
I'm going to give this a 1.
2? Yeah, I think that's what we said last time. A 2, definitely. Because, like, I genuinely think people do probably like this movie, and it probably... She's good in it, and the performances are all right, but, like... It's just not. It didn't click. Like I'm giving this the benefit of the doubt, like heavily. Like it just didn't click for us.
It's not Golden Globe worthy, at least.
There's better stuff.
Yeah, there's like so much.
I bet something that got nominated for the Oscars, like that this got nominated. Like like the same categories. Like this shouldn't. I don't think this got nominated for any Oscars. But the Golden Globes, like it should have just swapped them, like the Oscars. That like Viola Davis was better, and Ma Rainey's, and that movie's short.
And Zendaya was great.
Malcolm and Marie. I don't know if that got nominated.
No, it didn't. But like still,
yeah. There's just better stuff out there, and that's a Netflix film. Overall, I care a lot. Go watch it. I will. That's what I will say. When I was sure you'll say the opposite.
Yeah.
But
it's such an ass movie. I think.
Fair.
I think you should skip this one. And just move on to watching something else.
Like I whenever I watched it, I told my sister and my mom like to go watch it. I'm like, it's not what you expect. It goes, but like, yeah.
I think Yes God Yes was better than this.
Oof. Oof. Well, it's because we could connect with that one. Oh man, that movie's something else for people who've gone to Catholic school.
Yeah, and it's a Netflix movie. Right? It's on Netflix. So if you want a movie to watch, other than this, go watch Yes God Yes. It has, I don't know, it's just way better. He's really tweeting this.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm filming I Care a Lot episode right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he's tweeting this. But yeah, Yes God Yes, so much better. It was bad, but it's so much better than I Care a Lot. You get a sense of like reality, and unlike I Care a Lot, you don't know half the time what's going on, and that's not to say that's like it's unpredictable or anything like that, and it beats your expectations or whatever. But this movie is just so bad. The reason why you won't know what's gonna happen next is because previously it's not set up. You didn't even know that she was like a stage 5 black belt. Like she has like 3 red stripes on her black belt. That's how good she is at karate, and that's how she beat the Russians so quickly, and not like the nurses there that are big and bulky and holding the Russians by. And the guy has a gun too, so yeah. Go watch Yes God Yes.
Instead of this. Fair enough.
Connect with the Lord.
Connect with the Lord.
I don't know what else to say. Or go watch Promising Young Women. It's $20, but like it's worth the watch.
That's our what's the movie called? I Care a Lot episode. See? This movie.
Streaming Junkies. Thank you.
This is our Streaming Junkies. Thank y'all for watching. We've been the Continuity Crew. I'm Will.
I'm Win.
Make sure you check out down below. Like, comment, subscribe. We've got socials down there. Check them out, please. I mean, that'd be nice. Subscribe, though. Thank y'all for watching. We love movies. We love y'all. See y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.